Demon Slayer is back, bigger, louder, and more emotional than ever. If you thought Mugen Train was peak, Infinity Castle takes it even higher. First of all, the story follows Tanjiro and Demon Slayers as they pulled into Muzan's castle. It's mix of wild battles, emotional flashbacks, big character moments, and all leading into the last fight of the series. Now, no brainer, the biggest positive of the movie was its visual quality. The animation is so stunning. Ufotable has done again an excellent job. Every time we think, what can they do better? And they surprise you with some things that you could never expect. The use of CGI and animation was perfect, breathtaking at some points. Even the action set pieces was so smooth, and the music and the sound effect attached to it was also perfect. I personally watched it in Japanese, and the Japanese voice actor did a perfect job pouring their emotions and heart out in every scene possible. The film isn't just about flashbacks, there is a quite emotional moment that really sticks with you. Yeah, I know some of the fans already know they have read the manga, but still, it sticks with you like a sore thumb. We see backstories, regrets, even villains are given. Your fans will appreciate how Demon Slayer treat their villains. First of all, Akaza's backstory was so emotional. When I read it in manga, it was emotional, but watching it live, it was something else. Okay, the major concern which I had whole movie was a spacing issue, and that's the main criticism. Pacing. After a huge fight, the movie sometimes cuts to long flashbacks or explanation. For some of these moments add emotional weight, but for others it breaks the flow. So if you're expecting non-stop action, you may feel it drags in parts. Okay, compared to Mugen Train, which was one tight emotional story, Infinity Castle feels more like a big stage. It's grander, the stakes are higher, and multiple storylines are happening at once. Back in Japan, it's already a massive hit, topping the box office. But what do you think? Will it be the highest grossing Japanese movie ever? And wait a second, have you been watching this review and not yet subscribed to the channel? Subscribe to right away, or Inosuke will come to annoy you in your dreams. I know it's a bad one, but still, subscribe to the channel. Okay, now coming to the spoiler section. So the film drops us right into Muzan's Infinity Castle, and we finally see the Demon Slayer facing him on his own turf. The castle itself is like a character. Shifting rooms, endless space, and impossible architecture that traps everyone. Right away, you feel the stakes are higher than anything we have ever seen. One of the biggest highlights is seeing multiple Hashiras fight side by side, each getting their own spotlight moment. But this fight don't end here. But the animation makes every clash like it's beginning for something epic. One more criticism that not finishing the story. There is no definite end to the story, I can say. Feels like it will be continued, and we have to wait for 2 years or more to watch the next movie. What really stood out is its emotional weight. We get more backstories for the Ashiras and some of the demons. Those flashbacks explain their pain and regret, making the fight more than just action. They feel personal. For example, the way certain characters push past their limits shows how just desperate the final battle is. It reminded me of what made Mugen Train so emotional. Now, let's talk about the ending. The film doesn't wrap up the story. Instead, it sets the stage for the next two movies. By the final scene, Muzan is finally revealed. The castle is still alive and shifting, and the demon slayers are scattered across different sections of it. The movie ends right here, and the real battles are about to explode. So basically, the first film is more like a setup. It builds tension, shows the scale of the fight, and emotionally prepares us for the deaths and turning points that are coming in the next part. If you read the manga, you know what's going to happen. It's even crazier. I'm so much excited that I'm out of words, out of breath, and still waiting for the next movies. When will the 2 years pass and the next movie will come? For me, the cliffhanger ending works. It leaves you pumped up for the next movie. Even if some people wanted more closure, it's calm before the storm. We have stepped into Muzan's world. The true final showdown hasn't even begun. And that's exactly how the Infinite Castle feels to me. It's only chapter 1 of the endgame. Be prepared for the next two movies. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts on the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie and what was your favorite part of the movie. Then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Then this is Random AF signing off.